What is up, motherfuckers? It's Illusive here, and as you can see, we got a fucking green bike, so we got some stuff to discuss about today. The CBR has been going under major reconstruction, and it's now a completely different bike than the one you guys have saw. So if you guys did miss the video where I discussed about me wrapping the CBR, make sure you guys check that out. I'll leave it right up fucking here in the corner or some shit, so make sure you guys check that out first before you watch the rest of this video, or don't. I don't care. I'm not your dad. But yeah, we're going to be discussing major things we've done to the CBR in the past month and a half-ish. But like I said, this bike's been off the channel for a little while. It's been cold. A lot of shitty things have happened. A lot of things I didn't want to discuss, but we're going to be discussing today. So to make it really obvious, the green fairings are on, the Midori Green fairings, which we've been hyping up on the channel for over 3 months now. So huge milestone for this bike. It actually looks like a bike now, and the bike is handling really well. We'll go over everything that I've done so far once we get into a parking lot, but we're going to ride around for a little bit here until we get there, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. Beautiful day here. We've been killing it, riding out for a couple weeks now. We've been riding out, but the fairings have been on for about a week. I was gonna make a video documenting it, but really, honestly, I don't think anybody really would be interested in watching me just putting on fairings for an hour. Just point blank period. It's not really interesting putting on fairings. I'd rather show you guys the final results, skip the bullshit. But yeah, I also figured out what the problem was with the CBR. We were having problems like power loss towards the higher RPM range, and as you can see, fucker's back. We're back. We're making power now. We're running right. So I'll kind of explain with you why you were having all these problems. So we were just going down the line, so we replaced the fuel pump. I thought that was the main suspect of why the bike was running like shit. It was not the fuel pump. We actually went to change the spark plugs, and two of these spark plugs were loose, like they were finger loose in the fucking cylinder. So that might have been why. That sounds like why, because once we replaced them, this bike's been running fucking amazing. It's been having no problems, and it's been starting up every day now, and you know, just being an amazing bike for being 20 years old. So yeah, we replaced the spark plugs. Again, I was gonna make a video about this. There was a lot of videos about it already on YouTube, so I figured I shouldn't touch on it. But that we did do that. We replaced the spark plugs, and ever since we replaced them, this thing has been running like a fucking dream. And yeah, other thing we changed was the ignition. So I had a problem where the ignition wire actually popped off of the ignition, so the bike would not turn on. And when I figured it out, it was a pain in the ass. So I got an aftermarket ignition. When that came in, it was, again, another fucking shit show. The ignition came in, and if you own an 03 to 06 CBR 600RR, the ignitions have something called a Zener diode, whatever the hell you want to call it. Whatever it is, it's a pain in the dick. So unless you have, the aftermarket ones do not come with the diode, because, you know, why would it? It advertises plug and play, but it's not plug and play. So you have to install your own diode, which again is a pain in the ass in itself. It's not like a pain in the ass to do it, it's just a pain in the ass to find the info on it. There's not a whole lot of info on it, and the only info there is, it just doesn't explain it to what it should explain it to. But like I said, if you guys are having problems, I can make a video about it. I was going to make a video about it, but like I said, I just want to get this bike running, and I wanted to get this thing going. I got a place to take it. I got to take it somewhere in actually this next weekend, so I needed to get it ready for that. So now it's 100% ready. It's running great. Shut up, bro. No one gives a fuck about your truck. It's running great. Been having no problems. as of then, since then. Got a lot of compliments on the fairings so far, so overall the CBR has been doing pretty fucking phenomenal, and it's been a dream. Yeah, the whole ignition thing set me back a while too. I couldn't find the right Zener diode, and that ended up taking a while, but I did find the right one. So if anybody is curious on how to install a Zener diode into your ignition, be sure to hit me up on Instagram in the comments. Do what you got to do, but yeah, we'll get it figured out for you guys. Sip the rear tire a little bit on that guy. Woo-wee! So I will show you guys too, I got a new exhaust on here. It might not sound any different. That's because it really isn't that much different. I got a new slip-on because the one I had, the baffles were all coming out. So I ended up removing the baffles on those, and then it sounded like shit. So I decided just to get a new slip-on. It wasn't new, it's from eBay, so it's used. But yeah, the slip-on I got, I'll show you guys when we get in the parking lot here. Yeah, for the most part, the bike's been running amazing. I think I rid it out now for about a week. It also got a new battery. I put a new battery in because the one that was in here was like some really shitty battery, and then it started having problems. It kept me stranded at a gas station twice. So I was like, that's it, I'm getting a new battery. So I bought a new battery. Now we're good to go on that. The bike's, you know, like I said, it's in pristine condition now. Alright boys, so here's the bike. As you can see, we're all Midori greened out. It's looking pretty good. The wrap is holding up pretty good. There's a few spots you're going to notice are kind of peeling up a little bit. The front of the bike's pretty good. The tailpiece is kind of the main problem. The guy I took it to for wrap to help me is going to help me stick these all back down, hopefully. Otherwise, we'll figure out a way to rewrap this. But for now, it looks okay. Like I said, it's just a little shit for wrap, but it looks okay. Not that bad. Same on this side. A little bit of it's peeling up, not a big deal. It still looks 9 times better than what it did with the black fairings on. Yeah, but there's a little bit of wrinkles from that. It's okay, it's whatever. So like I said, here's the new slip-on. It's Yoshi that someone modified with this outlet. It looks okay, but like I said, all the baffles are intact, so it looks a lot better, so I won't complain about that. Yeah, so that's the new slip-on. It's pretty much the same as the Jardine one I had on. It sounds exactly the same to me personally. Yeah, so like I said, here's the bike. We got the fairings all on, and it looks 10 times better than what it did before. It's a little dusty right now. It's been sitting for a couple days, but yeah, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. I got a lot of compliments already on it. It's been looking pretty good. I also got the flush mount turn signals, so I'll turn those on for you guys. So I got the flush mount turn signals, both sides, obviously. So those look pretty sweet compared to the factory ones. And then obviously I got this one still on there. So that's that. And then also we got the no cut frame sliders. So these just hook up to the bracket in here. That way you don't got to cut your actual fairings. So we didn't have to do that at all. No cutting required. So no cutting required. Got these boys in there for protection. Yeah, for the most part, now the bike's been running amazing. One thing I really want to do before I take it out any longer is I'm going to tighten the chain. It's a little loose right now, not crazy, but just a little bit out of tolerance, so we'll get it back up to tolerance and we'll be good. But yeah, bike's been looking pretty good, and here's kind of the final review of wrapping the bike. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm actually really a big fan of the undersides being the matte black, as you guys can see. And then the subtle stickers on them look pretty good. So here's what I'm talking about. The bottom panels are Midori green, Midori black, fucking matte black. So kind of complements the rest of the bike being hints of black and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It ended up turning out pretty good. Like I said, my expectations for this were not very good. So I definitely exceeded my expectations. And again, huge shout out to the Rap Dude. I'll be linking his Instagram in the comments as well as the description, so if you want to show him some love for the help he gave me, it'd be appreciated. Like I said, he kind of wrapped all the hard pieces. I wrapped some of them myself. Like I wrapped some of the easier shit myself, but the gas tank, front headlight piece, and the tail piece he all did because of how complicated it was. And I was not very good at it, to say the least. So we got that all done though. Like I said, we're where it's at now. Very, very satisfied. So hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, now with this bike being green, I really got to watch out what I do, because there's not really many green bikes in the road, as you guys might know. So I really got to watch out what I do now, because I mean, I did before, but just be careful out there, boys. Don't be calling the cops on me either if you're watching this. I'm just a boy trying to do some shit, so just trying to make content for the boys, all right? Don't be calling me in to the feds. I didn't do nothing to deserve it. But yeah, like I said, the bike is in a really pristine condition now. The best it's been since I've had it. Both mechanical and physically now. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Obviously it's not perfect, as you guys saw. The wrap is not perfect, but now with the bike being we're mechanically perfect, thankfully we are at a better point now where the bike feels like it's actually reliable. So that's always good. Yeah, dude, when this thing runs nice, dude, this thing is just awesome. Just a mint ass bike that you wouldn't even know it's 20 years old now with these fairings on. Doesn't even look 20 years old. Yeah, man, so I've been just kind of been enjoying the bike recently. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff done behind the scenes, and I apologize for not really documenting it to the best of my abilities. It was something that bothered me that I didn't document it, but like I said, I've been just trying to grind to get this thing to where it's at, and I feel like we're definitely in a better position now. So pretty thankful it all worked out. Like I said, it could have been a lot worse. This bike could be looking like shit still with the black fairings on. So yeah, like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'd be really interested in reading about them. Like I said, this color is a very niche color that I wouldn't have even thought people would have liked, but I already have a lot of people who have given me compliments on them, just like in public, that I don't even know. And that's never happened before in this bike, because I don't know, it didn't look the greatest before, but now it's been looking pretty good. So just kind of crazy. So yeah, I was at the gas station the other day, and like this big burly dude that comes out of like some big Ford F-150 comes out, looks at me when I'm on the bike, and he's like, "Hey, it's a pretty cool color you got there," like in this big southern accent. And I was like, you know, you don't really get this kind of shit anymore. So I was really appreciative of the guy, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really do it for everybody else's confirmation. Like I said, when I wanted to wrap this thing, I kind of wanted to do it my own color, which is why I chose this to begin with. If I wanted just to make it please everybody, I think I would have went with something like a blue or a red, something to please everybody, but I decided to do something different. So that was kind of my intentions, just to do what I wanted to do. And the whole Midori Green thing, I feel like really followed the Honda storyline a lot, and it ended up turning out pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, but like I said, the only real shitty part about it is the wrap is peeling a little bit. But like I said, the wrap guy now is going to give me a hand with all that, get it to a better position. Just for now, we'll have to deal with it, stick it out for a little while. Like I said, it's not too terrible, as you guys saw. So we'll do what we got to do and get it right. Damn, bro, this shit's clogged up. Someone got to get this green light on. Yeah, like I said, if you guys really like the bike, let me know your honest thoughts. I want to know your honest thoughts about it. If you don't like it, let me know. If you do, let me know. I'd be intrigued to see what you guys think about it. Like I said, I've gotten all positive reviews on it so far. Just kind of want to hear the truth and see what you guys think about it. Now that it's running right and everything, it should be on the channel a lot more. So hopefully you guys are interested in more bike videos. But with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, motherfuckers. Take care.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental.